All right, good evening. Thank you so much for being here to support Delaware Deca. I'm Kimberly Thomas, your Assistant State Delaware Deca Advisor. I am here tonight to help you welcome, for the last time, to the stage, our 2019-2020 Delaware Deca State Officer Team. Okay, so first we have our State Vice President of Career Development, Rachel Papa. We have our State Vice President, Nayelis Navarro. And our State President, Carly Callahan. Thank you. Welcome to the 2020 Delaware Deca Awards Dinner. This evening, we will recognize and honor the winners of our competitive events. These events represent the first step in qualifying to represent Delaware Deca at the International Career Development Conference this April in Nashville, Tennessee. All students are to be congratulated for their efforts and their participation in this conference. Please rise and place the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Please help me in introducing the heart and soul of Delaware Deca. Members and advisors, please stand to be recognized as your chapter is called. AI DuPont High School, their advisor, Charles Schneider, and guests. Cesar Rodney High School, their advisor, Robert Easton, and guests. Cape Henlopen High School, their advisor, Gabriel Martinez, and guests. Concord High School, their advisor, Shanna DiFrancesco, and guests. Dover High School, their advisor, Dr. Tracy Jones, and guests. McKean High School, their advisor, Michelle Carroll, and guests. Milford High School, their advisor, Judy Emery, and guests. Sussex Technical High School, their advisor, Dr. Sabrina Neal, and guests. William Penn High School, their advisor, Kai Mall, and guests. There are many individuals here today who have served as judges for this conference. In addition, we have several district and school administrators, teachers, and special guests with us this evening. All generous enough to take time from their busy schedules to help us make the Career Development Conference a success. Judges, school personnel, and special guests, please stand to be recognized. Thank you once again for your continued support for Delaware Deca. We have with us this evening a special group of people, the parents and the relatives of State Officer Team. On behalf of all State Officers, I thank you for providing support so that we can fulfill our duties to Delaware Deca. Please stand to be recognized. In order to respect the extraordinary accomplishments of all participants today, we ask that all chapters remain seated until the conclusion of the awards ceremony and the installation of the new chapter officers. At this time, we wish to present several certificates from Deca Incorporated. The first certificate we would like to present is for 5 years of service to Deca Incorporated. With gratitude, we thank the following advisor for his dedication to preparing emerging leaders and entrepreneurs. From AI DuPont High School, Nick Dominelli. The next certificate is for 15 years of service to Deca. With gratitude, we wish to thank Ms. Shanna DiFrancesco of Concord High School for her dedication to preparing emerging leaders and entrepreneurs. The following chapter has been recognized for its efforts pertaining to Deca's membership campaign. Deca Incorporated applauds your efforts for extending Deca's membership advantages to additional deserving students, alumni, and business professionals. In addition to their Certificate of Achievement, this chapter is to be recognized for achieving Thrive Level in Deca's 2019-2020 chapter campaigns for its activities within the school, to alumni, and in the community. Receiving the Certificate of Achievement and plaque is Cape Henlopen High School. Would chapter presidents Emily Rotz and Dylan Roberts please come forward to receive recognition of your achievement? Congratulations to all recipients. Before we enjoy this fantastic meal, please bow your heads in a moment of silence. Thank you. The time we have all been waiting for has arrived. We are now ready to announce the winners for this year's competitive events. And we ask that you enter from this side of the stage and exit from this side of the stage, please. The first awards are for Principles of Business Administration events. These events required students to take a written exam and to participate in a role-play situation. All entrants in this category are to be congratulated for their efforts. The winners are as follows.
In Principles of Business Management and Administration. In second place, from Caesar Rodney High School, Mononia Evans. In first place, from Thomas McCain High School, Ayana Shelton. Thank you and congratulations. The next event, Principles of Finance. In second place, from Milford High School, Emmanuel Trejo. In first place, from Caesar Rodney High School, Tavion Elzy. Thank you and congratulations. Remember, as you leave, smile for the camera. Our next event is Principles of Hospitality. In first place from Cape Henlopen High School, Josh Turek. When receiving medals, please face the judge giving you your medal. Thank you and have a great day. Our next event is Principles of Marketing. In third place from Alexis I. DuPont High School, David Magoon. In second place from Alexis I. DuPont High School, Fagan Falcone. And in first place from Cape Henlopen High School, Austin Foodie. Congratulations and thank you. The next category is for individual series events. These events required students to take a written exam and participate in a role-play situation. All entrants in this category are to be congratulated for their efforts. The winners are as follows. In apparel and accessories marketing, in third place, from Concord High School, Kenny Briscoe. In second place, from Cesar Rodney High School, Juliana Lutzko. And in first place, from Sussex Technical High School, Nathan Wiley. Our next event is Automotive Services Marketing Series. In second place, from Cape Henlopen High School, Christian Armstrong. In first place, from Milford High School, Dylan Crouch. Guys, stay up on stage for photo ops from your advisors. All right, thank you. The next event is Business Finance Series. In third place, from Alexis I. DuPont High School, Vito Genovesio. In second place, from Concord High School, Evan Reed. And in first place, from Cape Henlopen High School, Jordan Winkfield. Wave to the crowd. Exit stage left. Thank you. The next event is Business Services Marketing. In second place, from Cesar Rodney High School, Angelica Thompson. In first place, from Cape Henlopen High School, Griffin Joseph. Thank you and congratulations. In the Entrepreneurship Series events, in third place, from Cape Henlopen High School, Quinn Peary. In second place, from Milford High School, Trey Lodge. And in first place, from Cape Henlopen High School, Cole Schellenberg. Thank you and congratulations. Our next event is Hotel and Lodging Management. In first place, from Caesar Rodney High School, Sierra Legg. In Human Resources Management, in second place from Cape Henlopen High School, Talia Liberty. And also in first place from Cape Henlopen High School, Dylan Roberts. Thank you and congratulations. Our next event is Marketing Communications. In first place, from Thomas McCain High School, Anaya Portalatin. Thank you and congratulations. In Personal Financial Literacy, in second place from Cape Henlopen High School, we have Nayalis Navarro. And in first place from Cape Henlopen High School, Zachary Burris. Our next event is Restaurant and Food Service Management. In third place, from Cape Henlopen High School, Dion Johnson. In second place, from Concord High School, Caitlin Lodgston. And in first place, from Milford High School, Cannon Klein. Congratulations. In retail merchandising, in second place from Caesar Rodney High School, Madeline Bennett. In first place from Thomas McCain High School, McKenna Riley. The next event is Sports and Entertainment Marketing Series. In third place, from Cape Henlopen High School, Joshua Martinez. In second place, from Alexis I. DuPont High School, Derek Chupani. And in first place, from Milford High School, Caden Keene. Try not to beat them up when giving them their medals. The next category is the management team decision-making events. These events involve the analysis of one or more elements essential to the effective operation of a business in a given occupational area. Congratulations to all the participants in these events. The winners are as follows. In business law and ethics team decision-making, in second place, from Milford High School, Summer Davis and Dina Johnson. In first place, from Alexis I. DuPont High School, Eilena Matthews and Ava Pollitt. Thank you and congratulations. The next event is buying and merchandising team decision making. In third place, from Alexis I. DuPont High School, Gina Fierro Sanchez and Chloe Garcia. In second place, from Cesar Rodney High School, Neha Kumar and Olivia Platt. And in first place, from Cape Henlopen High School, Molly Hudacek and Emily Raz. Thank you, ladies. Congratulations. The next event is Entrepreneurship Team Decision Making. In second place, from Concord High School, Grayson Morris and Sophia Redcoles. In first place, from Cape Henlopen High School, Blaine Davis and Mark McNaught. Thank you and congratulations. The next event is Financial Services Team Decision Making. In second place, from Cape Henlopen High School, Justin McGregor and Rahul Patel. In first place, from Milford High School, Alex Mergner and James Stangl. Forgot to wait for pictures. Thank you and congratulations. The next event is Hospitality Services Team Decision Making. In third place, from Alexis I. DuPont High School, Isaiah Hicks and Kaquan Lee. In second place, from Cape Henlopen High School, Brianna Kusin and Rebecca Wood. And in first place, from Sussex Technical High School, Kyle Morris and Shannon O'Hara. Thank you and congratulations. The next event is Marketing Management Team Decision Making. In third place, from Cape Henlopen High School, Aya Daisy and Heidi Simmons. In second place, from Alexis I. DuPont High School, Antonio and Juan Rodriguez. And in first place, from Cape Henlopen High School, John Caparel and Samantha Mason. Thank you and congratulations. The next event is Sports and Entertainment Team Decision Making. In third place from Cape Henlopen High School, Mackenzie Brown and Austin Rue. In second place from Milford High School, Antoine Gravitt and Kevin Lynn. And in first place from Cesar Rodney High School, Lillian Ayers and Haley Hansen. Excuse me, you have to wear the medals if you get up on stage. Coach, that way. We're waiting for pictures. Always a character. The last event in team decision making is travel and tourism. In third place from Cape Henlopen High School, Emily Drumheller and Mizara Jean. In second place from Sussex Technical High School, Carly Callahan and Rachel Papa. In first place from Cape Henlopen High School, Ishika Gupta and Riley Roberts. All right, thank you and congratulations. The next awards for the individual, chapter, and team written events. These events required the submission of a written manual and a personal interview. Students who competed in these events deserve special recognition for the time and effort required to prepare for these events. Congratulations to all of you. The winners are as follows. In the Community Awareness Project, in first place from Concord High School, Michaela Cortel and Kylie Michulka. Thank you and congratulations. In the Startup Business Plan, in first place from Concord High School, we have Olivia Ferrier, Jordan Snyder, and Samuel Steptoe. Thank you and congratulations. The next award is the Independent Business Plan. In first place, from Cape Henlopen High School, Kara Thomas. Thank you and congratulations. In the integrated marketing campaign events, in second place, from Cape Henlopen High School, Jenna Fitzgerald and Kayla Laws. In first place, from Concord High School, we have Grace Babawal and Sarah Redunda. Thank you and congratulations. The next event is financial consulting. In second place, from Alexis I. DuPont High School, Sarah Wilson. And in first place, from Alexis I. DuPont High School, Norma Najera. Thank you and congratulations. The next event is Hospitality and Tourism Operations Research. In first place, from Concord High School, Jana Adams and Olivia Farlow. Thank you and congratulations. The next event is professional selling. In second place, from Caesar Rodney High School, Hunter Towers. And in first place, from Milford High School, Joshua Strassel. Thank you and congratulations. The next awards are the Virtual Business Challenge Awards. For Virtual Business, students had to play up to 3 months of computer simulations. The winners are as follows. For Virtual Business Challenge Round 1, Fashion Marketing, from Cape Henlopen High School, Samantha Mason. For Virtual Business Challenge Round 1 Finance, we have Zachary Burris, Rahul Patel, and Andrew Gracia from Cape Henlopen High School. For virtual business round one personal retail from Cape Henlopen High School, we have Dylan Roberts and Heidi Simmons. For virtual business challenge round one sports from Cape Henlopen High School, we have Aiden Razak. And now for round two. For virtual business challenge round two sports, we have Blaine Davis, Mark McNaught, and Christian Armstrong, all from Cape Henlopen. And for those of you wondering why they're not receiving medals, Deca actually mails special certificates to all winners directly to their schools. Thank you and congratulations. Congratulations to all winners and participants in the 2020 competitive events.
Each year, Deca students are eligible to participate in the Delaware Deca Pin Design Contest. Members in this contest submit pin designs to be used as our state pin for the International Career Development Conference. This year's winner is Molly Pudacek from Cape Henlopen High School. Please stand to be recognized. With us tonight are several individuals who have spent countless hours working behind the scenes to assure the success of this conference. Please stand to be recognized as their name is called. Mr. Carmen Strollo, Mrs. Kimberly Thomas, Mr. Charles Schneider, and Ms. Kaylin Wilson, who worked diligently both before and during the conference in the coordination of registration, judges, and competitive events. Thank you for all your time and continuous dedication to the members of Delaware Deca.
At this time, we invite Mr. Carmen Strollo to the podium to present our Delaware Deca Advisor of the Year.
My name is Carmen Strollo, and I am director for Deca this year and last year. I first want to congratulate all of the winners tonight and everyone who participated, because it was actually it seemed to be quite a smooth conference and run very efficiently, and we got to know people, and we really enjoyed working with everyone. So congratulations to you all. And once again, I want to recognize all of the advisors who have helped us through this whole process, because being an advisor or being in the upper echelon, kind of behind the scenes thing, is sometimes a little bit of an advantage and has a little confusion going along with it. Okay, I am going to present this next award, and unfortunately, I'll tell you right off the bat, she's not here tonight. The next award goes to someone whom you may or may not know personally. Your students may have seen her at many of your CTOSO conferences, judging competitions, helping organize discussion groups, presenting, or simply proctoring an event. But if you've had any involvement with career and tech ed in Delaware on a professional level, she is a well-known advocate for representing CTE when talking to legislatures about curriculum needs, offering solutions that bridge the gap between the labor markets and Delaware businesses. Her organization, who by the way is our gold sponsor this year, her organization also hosts seminars, workshops for continuing education students, and professional development partners. She has always been a leading CTE advocate throughout the state and is currently the Executive Director of Delaware Advisory Council on Career and Technical Education. Our 2020 Deca Gold Level sponsor, one of the largest and most vocal supporters for Delaware Deca, and our 2020 Lifetime Deca Award recipient goes to Dr. Manera Constantine, who unfortunately is at Legislative Hall right now doing the things that she said to be done in this script. So we want to wish her well because she's once again meeting with the legislature, and that organization supports DECA, Skills USA, BPA, all of the career and tech agencies and organizations. So we really wanted to give her a lifetime award with DECA. So I would please like a round of applause for her. And I will make sure that she receives this award, because when she thought she was going to be here tonight and got canceled, she got really upset. And I said, well, we'll make sure that you get something in its place. So she had no idea she was getting this. The next award is probably one that she might not even have known she was getting, but is really well deserving. I'm going to read what I wrote on her award. In recognition of your dedication, enthusiasm, and professionalism for Delaware's marketing students, your tireless efforts, and I do mean tireless, and can-do attitude sets a leadership standard for students everywhere. Delaware DECA thanks you for participation and recognizes you as Advisor of the Year 2020, Ms. Kimberly Bailey Thomas. Yeah, you want a speech? You talk every other time.
So I will keep this very, very short because I know everyone's tired. But I wouldn't be up here if I didn't get hired at Sussex Tech and start a hospitality program at Sussex Tech High School. So I'm very proud of my students that finished out their senior year and came to this competition. Second of all, I wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't for Dr. Lydia Tucker, who recruited me into this position. I didn't know what I was getting into, but it's been an adventure. And I thank all the advisors I get to work with. I couldn't do this without you, and I can't do it without Mr. Strollo and the officer team. So thank you.
It's funny, she's quiet now. I don't understand that. I want to say something about the three young ladies that are behind me. I have not headed up organizations very much in a while until I took over for DECA last year. But I'm thankful that Lydia left me with a really, really great team of women who really tend to work as a team, and that's really, really important, because one of the things that you need in leadership is knowing when to lead and when to follow. And these three young ladies never let anything fall between the cracks, and that's the sign of a really solid team. And I know I've appreciated it, and Kim has, and so's Matt, and so is everybody in DECA. But these three women are all leaders. They know what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. And that you find is a rare combination. That kind of combination is something that lets me, as a director, say, I'd like to have this, and they go at it without me having to say another word. They have the outcome that they go for. We sit down there and say, hey, look, you're going to be leading this group. They said, fine, let us know what you need. And that's the kind of spirit that really all of DECA's about and all of the career and tech organizations are about. So these three are primo leaders, followers, group members, all rolled up into one. So I'd like another round of applause for these three. And I'm really sorry to see them going out, but I'm welcoming the new officers as well. And to let you know how much we appreciated you when you go out into that cruel, cold world, we decided to give you something that might help that along. So each one of those three, you should have your name on it. And I thank you again for everything that you've done and how easy it's made it for me to actually be in charge of DECA. Okay? Hold them out and show them.
My time as a DECA officer was an experience I will forever be grateful for. Working with Niles and Carly every week, we did more than prepare for this conference, we prepared for our futures. I know that I have developed skills to be able to take charge of situations I never thought I could and truly be a leader in this organization. My experience as a member of DECA and as an officer makes me feel far more confident that I am capable of succeeding in the hospitality field. I am thankful that I had teachers who supported me throughout my years of high school and sparked my passions of hospitality, business, and marketing. At my first state conference as a timid sophomore, I never thought I'd gain the confidence and courage to stand up on this stage and speak in front of all of you today. Through DECA, I was able to become an increasingly more confident business professional. I hope other young students are encouraged by DECA as much as I was and can find their true passions. Thank you.
DECA helped me collaborate with unique types of leaders. And when I learned from them, I'll definitely learn more about and use in the long run. This organization added teamwork, critical thinking, and problem solving to my list of skills. After 4 years of studying marketing as my career pathway, I learned that there are subcategories underneath marketing that can use that knowledge to my career as an upcoming journalist. Through my term as a DECA officer, I learned to step up when it was needed, and this made me a better leader so I can recognize the best path in order to succeed. DECA was a lead obstacle in my path to succeed. And for that, I thank everyone who pushed me to become a part of this organization.
I would first like to thank my advisors, my dad, and certainly not least, my team members. At the beginning of my presidency, I was nervous about how this year was going to go. I felt like I had a lot of weight on my shoulders, and I was worried that I'd taken on too much. But getting to know my team members and advisors well helped us work together and make decisions easy. The leadership conferences and activities that have caused me to put myself out in front of a public crowd have tremendously brightened and strengthened my speaking skills. I have become a new person in all that I can do now, and my confidence has risen. I remember back to my election speech and think how fast time went by, and how much I've grown in this organization. DECA has encouraged me to step up and take on new challenges that I never thought I could make happen. I have learned not to doubt, but to roll with the punches and take things little by little. Responsibility and organization has been a key part in success during this past year. I will never forget the memories I have made, and I will cherish them as I grow into my adulthood. This is a sad position to give up, but I have faith and hope for those to come. Thank you. On behalf of the 2019-2020 Delaware Deca State Officer Executive Committee, we hope that you have enjoyed the 2020 Career Development Conference.
Hey, fellow DECA members and guests, it's my pleasure to present to you the 2020-21 State Officer Team. As your name is called, please proceed to the stage. Your 2021 State Vice President of Finance is Dylan Roberts. Your 2021 State Vice President of Marketing is Riley Roberts. Your State Vice President of Career Development for 2020-21 is Kayla Rothstein. Your 2021 State Vice President of Leadership is Talia Libardi. And finally, your 2020-21 State President is Emily Raisin. Congratulations to your 2020-21 Delaware DECA State Officer Team. We're proud to have you.
Dylan Roberts, you have been elected Vice President of Finance for Delaware DECA. You will practice the finance element of the DECA mission. You will be responsible for budgeting, accounting, and fund development efforts. You will be expected to report on the financial condition of Delaware DECA and work with the state advisor to encourage wise spending. Are you willing to accept and fulfill the responsibilities of your office?
I'm willing to do all that is in my power to meet the responsibilities of the Vice President of Finance.
Riley Roberts, you have been elected Vice President of Marketing for Delaware DECA. You will practice the marketing element of the DECA mission. You will be responsible for initial member recruitment, branding, and promotions. It will be your responsibility to keep meeting minutes and accurate records of the activities of the association. It will be your responsibility to carry all official correspondence for our association. Are you willing to accept and fulfill the responsibilities of your office?
I am willing to do all that is in my power to meet the responsibilities of the Office of Vice President of Marketing.
Taylor Rothstein, you've been elected Vice President of Career Development for Delaware DECA. You will practice the career elements of the DECA mission. You will be responsible for chapter participation, preparation, and performance in competitive events. You will also serve as chairperson on all related committees and provide assistance to the president. Are you willing to accept and fulfill the responsibilities of your office?
I'm willing to do all that is in my power to meet the responsibilities of the Office of Vice President of Career Development.
Talia Liberty, you've been elected Vice President of Leadership for Delaware DECA. You will practice the emerging leaders elements of the DECA mission. You are responsible for all non-competitive event career and leadership activities. Electing you, we have demonstrated our confidence in your ability to assume leadership in the President's absence. will also serve as chairperson on all related committees and provide assistance to the president. I will willing to accept and fulfill the responsibilities of the office.
I'm willing to do all that is in my power to meet the responsibilities of the office of Vice President of Leadership.
Emily Roth, you have been chosen by the members of our Delaware Deca to lead our organization. In electing you president, we have demonstrated our faith in your quality of leadership, responsibility, diplomacy, and intelligence. You will practice the entrepreneurial and management elements of DECA's mission. You will be responsible for connecting with chapter officers, assisting them with their chapter vision, management, and organization. We have entrusted you with the future of Delaware DECA. Are you willing to accept and fulfill the responsibilities of your office?
I am willing to do all that is in my power to meet the responsibilities of the office of president.
As the officers-elect, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I understand the honor and responsibilities which have come to me as an elected officer of Delaware DECA. I solemnly promise to meet my responsibilities to the best of my ability. Please join me in congratulating the 2020-2021 Delaware DECA state officers.
The outgoing officers will now return to their table with our appreciation and gratitude. On behalf of the 2020-2021 State Officer Executive Team, I thank you all for the confidence you have placed in us. We will do our best to serve and lead you during the next year. As president, I now declare the 2020 Delaware DECA State Career Development Conference adjourned. Thank you all for coming, and we hope to see you all at this year's International Career Development Conference.